Welcome to episode 5 of North Keys HHP Interior Design Season 1. Now for today's home, I will be doing creating an interior for a very special villager, as you can see. This villager is actually one of my dreamies to have on my actual island on North Keys. And now since this is a vacation home, I wanted to create something that will be a little bit different than Tutu's actual home, that will be presented onto my island North Keys. And so we're gonna go for a more like cool vibe. Did you see what I did there? Get it? Because a place to literally chill. That's the anywho. I know I'm funny. Thank you. But what I did for this interior, I just wanted to again make it a little bit different, and I played a lot with the different items and different ways of putting them in the room. Every time I start like making or designing a room in the HHP, I don't really have like a plan in mind. I just go with the flow, and sometimes doing that is just placing random items. Well, not random items. They're not totally random. They're gonna help me then get an idea of what I want the room to be. So for example, I want it to be a bedroom but also a multi-room, so it's gonna be like a little living room, and then as well an area. I'm gonna create an area for Tutu to get ready and all of that, while still being in theme of having things cool and a little place to chill. So I wanted it to make it comfortable and again literally a place to chill. So that's what I've been doing. I've love adding some pink accents. I love those hues of pinks, and yeah, it's a really simple design that I did. However, I don't think I've ever made this like little separation. I might have, honestly, I might have in the past, but I love how this is separated, especially because you can still move around freely. Like Tutu will be able to move around without bumping into the furniture, because I know that sometimes when you have a restricted area, it can be difficult to just in general go around things. And so I was wanting truly to make it accessible like at all times for Tutu. Even though it's just a game, I always want to make sure I do give a beautiful life to these villagers. It's a vacation home, so as they deserve it as well. But I wanted to incorporate this book, but at the end I was like, I don't know if I like it. It doesn't give off cool vibes. So I was like searching for an item that was like, this is gonna be cool. But I got some frozen treats, and I chose this like pink and purple, like kind of white one, and I wanted to also use a fragrance diffuser to add that element of cool. However, I left it in right now, but I will decide on like to take it off because I forgot to add the 2 items that the villagers want. Well, there's, depending on the villager, there's 1 or 2 or 3. I don't know if there's only 1 that they can give you, but that's what I decided to do in the end. I decided to replace that with something else, which you will see. Now I'm adding some drapes as well as a cute little like lighting, and lighting, as you can see, just so that it can lighten up the space and just make it uniform, like the lighting being not too intense but not too dimmed as well. I then wanted to add a rug so I could separate the rooms, or just to make it more separated. So I added this beautiful heart rug, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna make like them face to face. And now it's time for wall decoration. I didn't know what I was wanting to do for the wall deco, honestly, so I've been just putting things around, and I want to again still bring the cooling element into that. So I had put a fan so that it could just be cool in the room, and Tutu doesn't get too hot because it is summer over there on the islands. So yeah, but this is how it turned out. I also wanted to, again, in that little wardrobe area, dressing room, I wanted to make sure it looks like that. So I added some like clothes that Tutu would wear on vacation. Again, that hat, I know that hat has been like making appearance multiple times, and again, I really do love it. And putting hats also on the walls, again, it really does make the room, well, the area that you want to make, especially if it's a dressing room type area, it makes it look real in a way. And yes, and then again, those little beautiful cubes of greenery I love them so much. They're so simple. And I also added this heart door plate here, which I've never really done, but I felt like it looked cute. And yeah, this wall over here, I was not sure again what to do, but I wanted to continue on that white framing with the, like, so that it could match the green little cube, white cube greenery thing that I just love so much. So I did that. And again, with the air conditioning, I was like, we're gonna add max Coolidge here. I don't know if Coolidge is the word, but I just invented it if it's not. But anywho, I then added this beautiful floor things. I forget the name. Anywho, and I put it in the color blue because I was like, blue. There's not a lot of touches of blue, and I was like, flowers, blue. That it's just perfect. It gives summer vibes without being too obvious that I want it to be winter as well. Now I put on some cute sprinkles or sparkles, not sprinkles, what? That would be fun though. And then here's the 2 items that I had forgotten to put, the ice machine and that little like fan. So I replaced some items and it actually worked out perfectly. And I really do love this interior design. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And without further ado, here are the final results.